Good afternoon, UDA. I'm Layla Buffington.
And I'm Reagan Buffington, reporting for Trojan News Network.
Today's joke of the day is, why did Miss Kramer need a ladder in the music room?
I don't know. Why did Miss Kramer need a ladder in the music room?
She needed it to reach the high notes.
Do you have a joke for the joke of the day? Well, we want to hear your best joke. Use the QR code on the screen to submit yours.
Let's see what shout-outs we have going out to our staff and students today. Sophomore Christopher Hotley wants to give a shout-out to Mr. Henninger. Chris states, Mr. Henninger teaches effectively and makes us laugh while doing it. His lifelike examples of why such and such happened in history or why we don't need to worry about some certain bad thing happening in school are hilarious.
If you know of someone that deserves a shout-out, use the QR code on the screen to submit one.
Any student interested in joining the Future Business Leaders of America organization should see Mrs. Kasner. Students don't have to be in the FBLA club to join. Any student interested should sign up in Mrs. Kasner's room by Friday, September 15th. All members must be signed up by this date in order to attend our state leadership workshop at the Kalahari Resort in the Poconos next month.
The Student Council will be hosting the 2023 Homecoming Dance on Saturday, September 23rd from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the high school cafeteria. The theme for this year's dance will be a hoedown throwdown, as requested by the seniors. Semi-formal attire is requested. Tickets are $10 in advance or $15 at the door. Tickets will be sold during lunches the week of the event. You can also purchase tickets online through myschoolbucks.com. All non-UDA students must submit a guest permission form to the office no later than Wednesday, September 20th. Forms can be picked up in the high school office or find it in the UDA website. If you have any questions, please see Ms. McCartney or Mrs. Minnick.
Attention freshmen, if you are interested in running for a class office, please see Mr. Smeltz for information and a form. You must turn in your completed and assigned form by the end of the day on September 20th. We will hold elections the following week. Offices you may run for are President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary, or Historian. If you feel like you would be a great leader for your class, please consider running.
If you need a ride on the activity bus, remember to sign up by 12:30 p.m.
Last night, the Lady Trojan volleyball team traveled to Millersburg to take on the Lady Indians in a battle for first place in the Tri-Valley League. The Lady Indians would take an early 1-0 lead as they would win the first set 25-19. They would use this momentum to win the next two sets 25-8 and 25-22 to sweep the Lady Trojans and take over first place in the league. Ella Griffiths and Maggie Charles each had 5 service points, while Casey Wively would lead in kills with 8. The volleyball team will be back in action tomorrow when they host West Shore Christian.
In the other action, last evening the boys soccer team hosted Halifax. The Indians and Wildcats would battle to a scoreless tie in the first half to Xander Underkoffler and Ryan Carnes would both find the back of the net in the second half to give Millersburg a 2-0 victory. Keeper Brandon Klinger would have 7 saves in the victory, which vaulted the team into first place in the division. The boys will be back in action on Thursday when they travel to Susquehanna.
The golf team headed to Mountain View Golf Course in Boalsburg, PA for a TVAA matchup. The Indians would finish in second place as a team. Aiden Falkrode would shoot an 84 and Bryson Pell would shoot an 87 to lead the Indians. The team will be back in action on Thursday when they host the Tri-Valley League teams at Likens Valley Golf Course.
There are no teams in action this evening, so have a great night of practice and enjoy the cooler temperatures this afternoon.
For lunch on Thursday, the main line will be serving macaroni and cheese with stewed tomatoes and sliced bread. The alternate will be a barbecue chicken sandwich. Both come with fruit and low-fat milk.
That's going to do it for another edition of the Trojan News. I'm Reagan Buffington.
And I'm Layla Buffington.
Thanks for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, in the Trojan Nation, we are stronger together.